Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about my swing trading strategy. This is going to be the swing trading strategy that I've used for over 6 years to trade full time. And guys, if you have any questions, by all means, ask down below. And if you guys want to trade and learn how to find stocks and opportunity and my strategies and mindset and, pretty much take that first step for trading, check out my school. And right now we're doing a Memorial Day, sale. So check it out. It's 50% off for the first 10 people. Code Memorial. I'll put it down below. It's absolutely fantastic. We have private live streams, quizzes, lectures, everything you guys need to get started with trading in the stock market and all the education you guys need. It's great. So check it out down below. But guys, let's jump into this here. So when it comes to swing trading and pretty much my strategy, what do I look for? So the first thing that I need to understand is the type of stock I'm trading. So in this instance here, we have a stock with an upward trend. Upward trends, in my opinion, are probably one of the most underrated things people don't even look at. They find a stock that is sold off, but they don't realize that it could have been selling off for years, and that's why it's so cheap. So having a stock with an upward trend gives indication of buying pressure, volume, and good fundamentals. So I do think that's very, very important as well. Another thing that we really, really love is trend lines. So you guys can see what I like is a stock with a minimum of 3 touches on a trend line. So you guys can see with this red line here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6, and then about 7 pretty close touches here. And so near and around this line here, this is where we get good buying pressure. So if I'm going to buy a stock or trade a stock, am I going to buy it all the way up here? No, I'm going to try to get it as close as I can to this line. And that's one thing you need to understand. With swing trading, one of the more important things is pretty much your emotions. So what that means is being patient, waiting for opportunity. It's always better to trade a high quality stock with a great setup than a bunch of bad stocks with terrible setups, right? It's always better to have quality over quantity. So, it's completely okay to sit on the sidelines and just wait for opportunity when it comes to trading, because your job is to make money. And if you're not trading the best setups, you're going to lose, right? So with this stock here, ticker symbol CAL, we have that nice upward trend. And another thing that we have, let me delete this trend line so you guys can see it a little clearer here, is this blue line. Now, this blue line is what we call the 90-day moving average line. This line acts as support. It acts as resistance. When a stock is above it, like it is up here, it acts as support. When it's below it, you guys can see it acts as resistance, where it hits it and we just get that sell off here. So if we're going to buy a stock, right, always have that checklist. So upward trend, right on a trend line, and having some sort of indicator of support is very, very important here. So we took a nice trade here near and around this 90-day moving average line. And a thing that makes or breaks traders, in my opinion, is having a plan. So the great thing about using a trading broker like Moomoo is they have great tools. And guys, I'll put them down below, but I honestly just think they're a great platform. And the reason why I say that is because if we hopped in near and around, this pretty much this 3606 area. And, the great thing about having tools is you can plan it out. So you can draw out your stop loss. You can have your target up here at resistance. So we're risking about $1 to make $3.71. And this is just by looking at this here. So we can have a plan. And I think with trading, a lot of people don't have a plan and they just buy random companies. But taking that first step of having a target, understanding where you're entering, where your stop loss is, and overall your risk and reward is going to be very, very, very important. And a lot of people don't even look at that. So draw it out. You won't regret it here. Now, the last indicator that I want to show you guys here is the RSI line, also known as the Relative Strength Index. Now, in simple terms, this pretty much just tracks momentum. Now, historically, anything under, a 40 or even a 30 is considered undervalued and could represent a great opportunity to invest or trade. So right here, the stock was trading for about a 34. So what I always do is I want to go look back and look at history, right? When was the stock trading at a 34 and what happened at that RSI point? So you guys can see in here where we had this great move, it was underneath that 34 area, which is great. Now, as we continue to go through, we're looking for points of contact here. Great move from 25, to 28. Another one here was all the way back in here where it went from 24 to 29. So there's a lot of great success stories when looking at, an undervalued RSI. So now I have a higher indication for buying pressure. Now, the last thing I want to look at here, now that we have a lot of great indicators, we have the 90-day moving average line. This red one is the 200-day moving average line. Those are the main two I use. We have the RSI line. We have some volume down here. The last thing I do is I go to the hourly chart, and you guys can see that this thing was selling off below these moving average lines. Like I mentioned, when the stocks are below it, they act as resistance, right? So you guys can see they're just having a hard time breaking above it. And then we had this great breakout, which represents a great option and a great reversal and confirmation of buying pressure. So this is just some easy examples and strategies that I've used for 6 years to trade full time. And if you guys want to learn how to find stocks with opportunity, check out my school. We're doing a sale, code Memorial, for 50% off. It's absolutely fantastic. I'll see you guys in there. And if you have any questions, by all means, ask down below. So guys, like, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and take care, everyone.